Hello, Ralph Stefanelli here. I've lived in Norton with my family for 49 years. And one of the things that I've always fought for and believed in is I'm not going to give up my American dream without a fight. You're not going to tax me out of my home. I'll protect my freedoms and your freedoms. I'll protect your home and your family until my last breath. And I'll protect my American flag, standing, not on my knees. I will protect the Constitution and the United States of America and the Bill of Rights of every American. So now you're faced with passing a 30-year override exclusion, and it could force seniors and families to move. They piggybacked on one vote, a senior center, which should have been a standalone, a town hall, which should have been a standalone, and an athletic field, which should have been a standalone. They changed it from athletic complex to athletic fields. So you got what they call a threefer. You're going to be voting on $57,114,270. So I'm going to round it out. You're going to be voting on a $57 million exclusion override. So I'm going to ask you a question. What's in your wallet? Because that's what they're after. Do you understand this money trap? I'm sure you do. What I say to the selectmen and the people who want to steal my freedoms and your freedoms, stop treating the property taxpayers like your personal ATM. Don't let your individual democratic right to vote and speak on important issues at town meeting be given away. Town meeting is the most direct and transparent way to exercise our democratic rights. Open town meeting empowers you to decide how your local tax dollars are spent. So I share with you, vote no on the new charter. Do not let your voice be silenced. Enough is enough. Town meeting is one of the most direct and transparent ways to exercise your democratic rights. Open town meeting is the purest form of government. It empowers you, the voter, to decide how your local taxes are to be spent. If this new city charter passes, your open form of government, town meeting, is gone. Vote no. Vote no on stacking, piggybacking, presenting three separate articles, as one $57 million override, which includes principal and interest for the next 30 years. Is this what you want? If the charter passes, you've given 7 council members the right to empty your wallet. Your voice will be silenced, and your voice is needed at town meeting. Vote no on question 1. Again, enough is enough. Would you like a little background? Because no one's talking about it, how this was arrived at, how the school department got to pack on what they wanted and make it a threefer. In the beginning, we talked about 2 items, the town hall and the senior center. And then we changed the senior center to a community center. So it's senior/community center. And the town hall was part of that configuration because of the Reed and Barton property. And that went away because there were too many unknowns in the Reed and Barton property. So At the fall meeting in October of 2017, Article hold on. Article 12. I should have remembered that one by heart because it was my article that I amended. They wanted to combine the two properties, and I stood up with an amendment on town floor to divide the amount between the senior center and the town hall. I requested $50,000 to be used for the senior center and the balance for town hall. Asked why the town hall couldn't apply for grants, I was told until everything is passed, and also the senior center, until things were passed, maybe we could reach out for those fundings. The article and the amendment, first of all, the amendment passed, and so did the article. And then lo and behold, again, now we're coming to the idea of March 9th, 2020. An athletic complex details which surprise Norton officials. Front page, Sun Chronicle. 3 years later. They said, hey, let's piggyback. Come on, the seniors are going to go out and vote. Let's grab them. They want their senior center. We'll get our sports complex. Stop calling it an athletic field. You started out with sports complex, call it what it is. Hey, they vote. That's how you got piggybacking. That's how you got stacking of three should-be individual articles voted on their own merits. The last couple of days before the warrant closed, the select board chairperson motioned to place the athletic fields on a warrant as a threefer. It was seconded in a flash, what they call a quick hammer at an auction. Discussion was zero. Motion made, make all three one, $57 million. Seconded, done. No debate, no discussion. You be the judge, you be the jury. Is this right for you? What's in your wallet? Think about it. Do you have enough for college funds for your kids? Do you have the financial security for yourself and your family? Have you thought about upcoming mass taxes? It's still Taxachusetts. It's still the big dig. Do you have peace of mind about your job and your retirement? Have you been downsized at work? Have your hours been cut? Is your work package gone because of this lockdown? Do you still have insurance? Can you manage this new property tax of $57 million for the next 30 years? Gas is already up. It's going to go to $4 or $5. Inflation's on the rise. Food, meds, retirement, and Social Security is stagnant. And this is what you're going to be faced with. A $57 million override. If your home is the average of $383,000, it's going to cost you $300 for the next 30 years. If you're $450,000, you're going to be over $300,000. If you come in at $750,000, it's going to be $600,000. If you come in at $1 million, it's going to be $800,000. And if you're fortunate enough to have $1.2 million in your home and property, it's going to cost you $1,000. You make the decision. You do the voting. You are the judge. You are the jury. Because this is going to come back again. but it's going to be on an individual article basis. I want to thank you for listening. I appreciate this time. Don't forget to vote Saturday, April 10th from 8 to 5. Be well, and God bless you.